The Biden administration says it remains committed to evacuating American citizens still in Afghanistan, along with Afghans who assisted the U.S. military. The State Department says 2 flights left from Kabul Friday and Sunday, carrying 49 Americans and 55 lawful permanent residents. While thousands of Afghans and their families have resettled in the U.S. over the past month, building a new life in a foreign country can be challenging. But one organization is trying to make the transition a little easier. I want to bring in Army veteran Jason Van Camp. He is the executive director of Warrior Rising, which is helping Afghan evacuees in the U.S. He is also the CEO of Mission 60. Jason, welcome. It's great to have you with us. Tell us more about Warrior Rising and why you decided to focus on helping Afghans after they are resettling in the U.S.
Yes, Tanya, thanks for having me on the show. I'm honored to be here. So Warrior Rising is a veteran service organization. It's a 501c3 nonprofit, and we help veterans in the most altruistic way we know how. We help them help themselves, and we do that by helping them get their purpose again, find their purpose again through business ownership. And we've been doing this for 5 years. We're doing a great job of it. And this whole situation in Afghanistan occurs where we have to rescue these refugees. We have to get our interpreters out. And I thought to myself, you know what, we fought alongside these interpreters. They fought for us, we fought for them. They fought for our country as well as their own. And now that they're in the United States, we can do more, we can help them further. Because now that they're here, we have to do something. There has to be a phase 2 and a phase 3 for providing them the assistance that they need. And so that's where Warrior Rising is stepping in to help these Afghan interpreters start franchise businesses.
Mm-hmm. Wow, very interesting. So tell us then about some of the people your organization is trying to assist and the challenges they're facing as they, as you say, start businesses, correct?
That's right. So I feel like when they come to the States, they get a job or they start a business. And that's what Warrior Rising does, is help veterans. And we feel like these Afghan interpreters are veterans as well. We help them start their own businesses. And specifically for these interpreters, it's a franchise business. And so I'll tell you, one of our recent hires is a gentleman named Naqib Mirzada. And he was born in Afghanistan. And in the 90s, when the Taliban took over, his father, who was in the military, left, and they went to Iran, where they lived for a long time. And when the United States and coalition forces came into Afghanistan, his father came back to Afghanistan and assumed his role as a colonel in the military. Naqib grew up wanting to be in the army, wanting to follow his father's footsteps. And so he joined an academy in Afghanistan, and there he was selected out of 600 candidates to come to the United States, where he was selected to go to the United States Military Academy at West Point. Now, that's my alma mater as well. Wow. And Naqib graduated from West Point. He became an Army Ranger. He went back to Afghanistan and continued fighting for his country as a Special Forces commando. And the Taliban came in last month and took over. He had to get out of there with his young wife, his parents, his wife's parents, and his sisters. And so on the way to the airport, he's throwing away his clothes, throwing away his old West Point uniforms and things like that. And he got on a flight, got to the United States. He's in El Paso, Texas right now. And his question that he's asking himself is now what? I'm here, what do I do? You know, and what we know is there's 64,000 Afghan refugees right now in the U.S. 49,000 of them are on military bases, right? And we're committed as a country to resettle 65,000 of these Afghans in the next year, and then 95,000 by the end of September 2022. Right? And all we know is that each Afghan will receive $1,200 to help with rent, furniture, and food. That's it. And so we have a problem on our hands, and I think we need to do something about it.
And you are, certainly you have the background to do something about this. You're a retired Green Beret and Special Forces officer in the Army. How would you say your experiences serving in the Middle East and in Africa have impacted this mission to help Afghan evacuees?
Well, that's a great question. It gives me a different perspective, you know. I know what these people fought for and bled for, and they wanted and they desired, you know. Me and many people like me on my team, we understand them, and we want to help them. And I feel it's our duty. It's a requirement. It's an obligation to help them out. You know, we're not talking about every Afghan refugee. We're talking about the Afghan interpreters, the ones that have been vetted, the ones that we know served you know, in the Afghan military, the ones that fought alongside us, bled alongside us, saved our lives, many of us. They deserve our help. And that's why you saw so many of these special forces, you know, soldiers and special operators going back to Afghanistan to rescue their comrades because they felt so strongly about them, because they wanted to help them out, because they couldn't leave a man behind. And now that they're here in the States, we still cannot leave them behind. We still cannot just give them $1,200 and say, good luck with the rest of your life. We can do more and we should do more. And that's where Warrior Rising is stepping in.
Now, what about all those everyday Americans out there who are perhaps living near resettled Afghan evacuees or would like to do more? How would you advise them, help in this situation?
There's a lot of organizations out there. We're partnered with one called Save Our Allies. My good friend Nick Palmachano, who's also a West Point graduate, is the vice president of that organization. And we're asking people to come to Warrior Rising. You can find us at warriorrising.org, O-R-G. You can donate your time, your talent, or your treasure. Now, obviously, what we're trying to do is help these vets and these Afghan interpreters, these veterans, to start franchise businesses. And the only way we can do that is with your support. We need the money to fulfill this initiative, and we're hoping people will get inspired enough to actually step out and act and do something. And we know that these true American patriots will.
And Jason, just out of curiosity, when you talk about franchise businesses, you're talking about fast food chains and the like.
That's right. So talking to the Afghan interpreters, talking to Nakeeb, and he's identifying many, many Afghan interpreters who want to go through our program, right? We feel like asking them to start a business from scratch, to come up with an idea in a foreign country, I think that's a bridge too far. It's a little much to ask them to do. Yeah. And so franchise businesses are things that veterans really resonate with because they've already been established. We understand how to follow rules and show up on time, right place, right time, right uniform sort of thing. And these Afghan interpreters feel the same way. They feel like we can
There's a chain of command.
Exactly. You have a chain of command and you're given a checklist and you understand how to get it done. And, we're looking at, franchise businesses like J-Dog Junk Removal. We're looking at UPS. We're looking at 7-Eleven, Jan Pro Cleaning, Keller Williams. Brandon Steiner from Steiner Sports is fully backing Warrior Rising on this initiative, and he's the gentleman that owns Yankee Stadium, amazing entrepreneur. And so we've got some power behind this, and we're looking for more franchise businesses to get behind this initiative as well.
It makes a lot of sense what you're doing, and it's amazing the help that you're providing. Jason Van Camp, thank you so much for joining us. We appreciate it.
Oh, my honor. Let's help these Afghan interpreters out, guys. Appreciate your time. Thanks so much.